Hey guys, good afternoon to y'all. Good afternoon to each and every last one of you guys. I'm Rhoda Young. Rhoda Young Live, that is. I was just informed, guys, and I'm coming to speak with you guys of embarrassment and how greedy and self-centered people are. Y'all got to really grow up. Y'all got to really manifest within your soul, because whoever, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it just the way it is. Like it, love it, hate it, I don't care. That day, Miss Beverly blessed me with some household items. It was a couple of people jealous and mad, saying negative things about toilet paper and some paper towels. Some simple house toiletries, okay? Stuff that we all can buy. But it was a blessing to me. So one of you guys that was out there on my Facebook and was saying stuff negative about me and Miss Beverly blessing me, Miss Beverly read your comment and y'all communicating. Miss Beverly just called me and informed me that you came around her house begging for shit. You actually got in your vehicle because that lady gave me some stuff. It's embarrassing. And when I find out who you are, I'm going to tell everybody who did it. Went around that lady's house because she gave me some toilet paper and stuff. Called her and got in contact with her. And came around there and took food and stuff out her freezer because she gave me some stuff. That's embarrassing. I mean, what do she owe you? You don't even know her. Why is you begging people for food out their freezer and stuff like that? When we find out who you are, we're going to really shine and shine on you. That is so embarrassing and so greedy and so ghetto fabulous. I just can't believe you would get in her inbox and tell her that she should have gave me this stuff, and then went around her house and picked up food out the lady's freezer. And she gave you tomatoes and food out her freezer because you were so jealous of what she gave me that it was wrong for her to be a blessing to me. But it was okay that for you that don't do nothing for nobody, don't do nothing for her, don't know her. And just because she was a blessing in my life, you felt like if she had blessed me for being who I am to the community, that you deserve something too. You had the audacity to get in your car, drive to that lady's house, and pick up items because she gave me something. If I have never in my life been offended, I'm totally offended now. So what I have decided from this day forward, there will be no more sharing what people do for me. See, I thought sharing was caring. But no, sharing is caring if the right people are receiving it. But for a person to be that ghetto fabulous and be mad because someone was a blessing to me because I do things for the community, you get on my Facebook page and talk negative to me. Miss Beverly responded to you, and then you go around her house and pick up items because I got stuff you felt like you should have had it too. We don't even know you. How would you do that? That is so ghetto fabulous. Her nurse had to tote stuff out to your car because you ride it up and down the street begging people for stuff. See the difference in between me being blessed and you begging somebody for stuff? I was called and said they had a blessing for me. You went around somewhere feeling obligated and entitled and begging somebody for something. You are an embarrassment. So whoever you are that felt like I didn't deserve the things that I got, you went around there and begged Miss Beverly for some items, and she made sure she gave you plenty of stuff, and I wish she wouldn't have done that. And I told Miss Beverly, you do not have to prove a point to nobody. You do not have to prove a point to nobody what you give me and what you do for me or what I do for you. You don't have to prove a point. It's not a conversational piece. Even like now, I don't respond to that negative stuff. You know, I don't respond to that negative stuff. And I told Miss Beverly, I'm very disappointed with her that she feels as though she got to prove a point to these people on Facebook and allow them to come around her house. That could have been a killer. You don't know if that person is a murderer. You don't even know who that person was, Miss Beverly, to allow them to come around to your house just because you was a blessing to me. You could have got hurt. And that person that came to your house is insensitive, is greedy, is selfish and feel entitled. And you are an embarrassment. And when I find out who you are, we will share who you are. That's crazy. You so mean spirited. You can't even accept that somebody else was blessed. You felt as though you should be blessed too. For what reason though? For what reason do anybody owe you anything? You don't even know the person. That was the most embarrassing thing a black person could have ever done. And that's why I said we need to get ourselves in order. We need to get ourselves in order. That was absolutely embarrassing. And it's shameful. And you should feel ashamed of the items that you took from her. You should feel ashamed that you put peer pressure on her to give you something because she was a blessing to me. You can't stop my blessings. You can't knock my blessings, but I won't share anymore. People were asleep last night. And I mentioned no names. Because this is how God works. See, God say, I'm not a jealous God. God said, he said, your righteousness is a filthy rats. He said, your righteousness is a filthy rats. So when you think you out there doing something for somebody and you're looking for some type of approval from God, or you're looking for God to say, oh, because you gave this person this, I'm gonna do this for you. God don't bless no mess. He don't operate like that. You do not get nothing for God for being a blessing to someone else. You get blessing from God for doing things from your heart and being obedient to his word. That's how he bless you. Obedience. People were asleep last night, and I mentioned no names. And while they were sleeping, their Cash App was going off. I was sowing into other people's lives 2 o'clock in the morning. Cash App and bing, Cash App and bing. I was giving back. I was sharing, because sharing is caring. And they know who they are. Some may got 50, some may got 100. And I said that, y'all would never knew, to let you know I'm a giver as well. As well as I receive, as well as I give. So whoever you were that was angry, that was bitter, that was upset, and most of all, that was jealous of some toilet paper, toilet paper, soap, and all that stuff, you should be ashamed of yourself that you got in your car and went to that woman's house that you do not even know, went back and forth with her about the items that she gave to me, and you had a problem with it, but yet you felt entitled. And you don't even know our relationship. Not one part of our relationship. You don't know what type of blessings I am to her, and you don't even really know what type of blessing she really is to me. But you should be ashamed of yourself. So that tomato that you got, I hope it don't slide down your throat. That soap you got, I hope you don't get a yeast infection. Whatever she gave you, whatever you got, I hope you don't choke off whatever you have. Because that stuff was done not of God, but of the devil. You're a mean-hearted, jealous-hearted, envy-type person. And with people like you, they don't need enemies, because they already have one. I'm Rodion Live. I came directly to the source. I said it, and I say it again. What you did is shameful on you. She is not the food bank. She is not a church or anything like that. You should have not went to that woman's house and tried to steal a blessing that was for me. It's all good. But I want to ask you one question before I go. If I was not worthy of it, why was you? And that's the question you must ask yourself. If I was not worthy of it, then why was you? I'm Rodion Live. Well, I'm bringing this to y'all live where one of our Facebook fellow friends was so jealous and envy of the items that was given to me by Miss Beverly. They got in contact with her. don't know her, drove to her house and begged for her items out her house. And Miss Beverly was a blessing to her, as Miss Beverly is a blessing to a lot of people throughout the community. But it's an embarrassment that jealousy has set in that far. Until we meet again, I pray for you. I pray for you. Greed. Embarrassing. Black people. All people. No more sharing, because sharing don't, that one thing made me say I'm not sharing information no more. I'm not sharing information no more. I just can't.